Well, the people around here are very fortunate that this place was established back in 1905, and really for its size it was a big development in its day, and it's still a centre for anything that people want to come to that they can put on or that we can support. We have the school in every day for school lunches. They also come in and do their drama and PE. We have various clubs going, so there are people come in to do some arts and crafts. They come in for Pilates. They come in to play table tennis occasionally. We no longer have WIs and mothers' unions, but we do have other events as and when people wish.
The CSP project that we've just been partaking in was brought about mainly because of the sky-high prices of electricity, and we were looking at ways of reducing the costs. That also worked in hand with the fact that we needed to do a lot of work on the roof, and so it seemed obvious that the two should go together by putting panels on the roof to generate solar electricity. And on the back of that, we figured that storing the electricity for use at night time would be beneficial to everyone, because that would in effect reduce the import of electricity, which has now proven to be the fact. We've been monitoring for the last 2 months since it was put in, and even despite it being the winter and the shortest days, we've found that we've got about a 50% saving in imported energy.
We got help to do a carbon footprint and advice on the electricity production in a more sustainable way. So we'd been exploring the possibilities of this and starting to seek out grant money when CSP came forward very fortuitously, and we've been able to manage this scheme. And early days, but it is showing that we are going to benefit tremendously from this. Not only that, the hall, our main room, we can get from outside temperatures up to about 23 degrees in 20 minutes or so, and that is a big bonus, because the old ways would have had to put on more expensive heating for a lot longer. And with having the battery storage, then that's going to mean that evening events are also going to be funded without having to resort to drawing electricity from the grid.
In all, the CSP project will be a great asset to the community and everyone who uses the hall. Penruddock Village Hall is, you would almost call it the hub of the community, because we cover, or the facility covers, everyone who lives here in one way or another. From the school and the nursery, which is in the school, they use the hall through the day, many times through the week. In the evening we've got lots of different clubs and activities. There's an after-school club following the school, and they do sport inside. In summertime they get out, in wintertime they use the hall. We've got scouts, beavers in the evenings. We've got fitness groups coming in the evenings, and on monthly basis we do Cuppa and Chat, which is put on to encourage people who wouldn't normally come out, perhaps living on their own, to come into the hall and join, just have a cup of tea and a chat in the morning, and just mix with people who possibly wouldn't get to mix with you any other time. We also put on the breakfast events, which we call community breakfasts. The committee get together and cook up to 200 breakfasts we've done in the past, and it gets everyone in. They all have a great time, a good chat, something to eat on a Sunday. The biggest job sometimes is getting people to move so we can get the next people in, because they're having such a good time, and but we've been running those since 2005, and they're a runaway success, and the popularity's never waned. So without the hall, all these things I've just mentioned wouldn't be available, and people, I think they wouldn't have a fulfilled village environment without it.